Hello there everyone, welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 21 career mode with Watford. I hope this all finds you very well and safe. Sorry that there's been a bit of delay in getting the videos out. For those of you that don't follow me on Discord or on social media, I have been a little ill recently, hence why there's been a little lack of FIFA videos coming out because I need to be at my best doing. But I'm feeling a little bit better now, so hopefully this will be the first of many over the Christmas period. And a very Merry Christmas to you all, as I'm guessing that this is going to be coming out on Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve? Yeah, so hopefully you all have a good Christmas, as much as COVID will allow. It's ruined mine. Hopefully Watford will cheer me up. Now we are going to start the day then by taking on Crystal Palace away from home. A sort of semi-derby really between Palace and Watford. Two teams that don't really have a lot of love for each other, mainly because of Wilfried Zaha. And after that we're going to have the away game at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea and potentially even the game against Newcastle. But we are in the middle of a January transfer window, which means that there could well be development. You never know. But let's get stuck into it first, and as you can imagine, we're going to be playing the first team for today, which means it's Henderson, Tomori, Kovac, Tuanzebe at the back. Neres, Camavinga, Grealish, Loftus-Cheek, Pepe, Pedro, and Bodu make up the rest of the lineup. Looking at their team, they've got some decent players. We've sort of struggled against them before Pass a little bit, and Mina is always a player that does quite well. Bamba's someone we do need to watch out for as well. Well, for those of you who don't know, Marlon Bodu, I believe, got 2 hat-tricks in the last game, so he's actually chasing a record 3 hat-tricks in a row in the Premier League, and I would not put it past him. Right, so Crystal Palace versus Watford, off we go. It's worth noting that off camera we did have a bid in for Pedro from Bordeaux, but a measly £12 million is nowhere near enough to take away my number 2 striker, as Jack Grealish moves the ball forward here, finds Myron. Myron trying to chip it to Jack there, but it doesn't quite get the pass right. This is decent play by Palace here, and they've moved the ball. They're very good when they move the ball forward quite quickly and directly, and they found a nice way in here, but that's a good tackle there by Tuanzebe. He's the one at the back that I think a few people are thinking I should probably get rid of, but I don't really want to because he's also one of our best performers. As Neres here drives into the box. I thought he had enough pace to get around his man there, but Piscini does really well. And Myron, he's began getting a bit better with his head recently, but not there. Didn't get any purchase on the flick on there. He just hit it straight out of play. Not good enough, really, for a player of his quality. Tuanzebe on the ball there. He's made a very decent start to the game, just cutting out everything. Is Pedro on the ball now. Little 360. Plays it into David Neres. Neres takes his time. Gets in front, and he hits it into the defender's leg. We're playing well. Neres is getting a lot of space down that wing. Pepe whips the ball in again. Myron. Oh! He keeps making that front post run, and he just gets too much purchase on it this time. It's another good tackle there by Tuanzebe, and I'm not sure how he's gotten away with keeping that, but we'd make a good... I've made 2 or 3 good tackles here and not got the ball, so I'm beginning to get a little wound up, and if they score, you better believe I'm going to be annoyed, but they haven't. And now Loftus-Cheek does a lovely little flick onto Jack. Not a good pass from Jack, though, but fortunately we get the free kick for the foul. They've given the ball away here. Now Myron's on it. This is not the place you want to give it away. Yeah, Pedro, has he got the pace to get away from his man? He takes one to out of his feet. He's hit the bar. I don't believe it. I appreciate it's not his strongest foot, but you've got to be finishing that from there, really. Oh, no, I've given the ball away in a stupid place. Oh, I've got no one to blame but myself there. I make a good tackle and I just give the ball away. I'm just not looking. I'm not thinking. It's poor from me. And Santi Mina, who I said does score against us quite regularly, has scored again. Loftus-Cheek trying to pick that ball for Pepe, but he's managed to find Myron in the channel. Myron darts inside, tees it. Pedro. Oh, no. No, no, no. Brilliant play by Myron. Brilliant play by Loftus-Cheek. Awful from Pedro. An awful finish. That's just terrible. I got no purchase behind it at all. I don't know what I did, but it was not good, whatever it was. As it stands, it's 1-0 to Palace at half-time, and we're on our way to a defeat, and we've just not been good enough. Drama on the ball here. This is what we want. He's beaten his man, just takes him on, squares it across. Great defending, but automatically so much better there. And this is the one time where I think we're not ready to be champions, that we just have these occasional blips where we just slip up. We always turn up for the big games, but we just lose the occasional one against teams like Palace with the greatest of respects. That's a good ball out there. Come on, let's at least salvage a draw and give ourselves a chance. Myron shifts it wide. Bukayo Saka, much maligned for me for the whole of the season. Saka, that touch just sums him up. I'm all over the place. I don't feel right. I don't feel right. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel my usual free-flowing self. Passes have gone astray. My touches have been poor. I'm making poor decisions. Oh, it's just been one of those days. Lovely touch there now. Durame on the ball. Come on, we're going to have one more chance, I think. I'm waiting. There's Myron. His touch isn't great, but Boadu! I mean, that just sums it up. That just sums it up. Myron Boadu, goal scorer extraordinaire, has missed from what can only be described for him as a sitter. I can't believe it. That's a great win by Saka. He finds Myron. One touch out of his feet. Tees it back. Grealish. I mean, that's a stupendous block. Yeah, it's just not our day. Just not our day. Did more than enough to win the game, don't get me wrong. We did more than enough to win that game, but you're just going to have days like that. You're just going to have days where it doesn't work, and our sort of semi-poor record against Palace continues. They had one shot and scored. One shot. And Liverpool won. I've got to cut out these sort of stupid results. They need to be cut out. Well, we finally got our game against Chelsea, and this is now taking on a little bit of a different look on it, because if we lose this, Chelsea then only go 1 point behind us in the race for the top 4. So we got a lot of work that needs to be done. A lot of work, and I could really do with a win here at Stamford Bridge. I'm going to give the guys a chance to make up for what happened, and we're going to play the exact same lineup. But looking at their team, they've got Werner, Bailey, Bellarabi, Havertz, who's for some reason playing on the right, and Bellarabi's playing in the middle. Interesting. They've got Nathaniel Chalobah back, but looks of things like could be Trevor Chalobah, actually. Reece James, Nicholas Sewell, Kepa's in goal, so there's always hope. Now Chelsea have the fire pyrotechnics on to keep it blooming warm, I can imagine, because it's frozen here at Stamford Bridge. We need to be on hot form. See what I did there? That's like a Tyler-esque joke. I mean, this is not going to be a good start if Kante scores straight away, but Ruben Loftus-Cheek does well to stop that there. Hopefully they'll come out against me a little bit more than Palace did, and that means that we're going to have more chances to get on the counter. That's a great ball from Boadu into Neres. The first counter-attack we have and we score. It's a great bit of play. David Neres gets his goal. Well, mate, he was so poor last game, but this is where he is good. It's the ball from Myron there, just splits the defence. He takes one touch Neres and buries into the far corner. Gretchen. Well, we've definitely made a better start in this game, that's for sure. As Ruben Loftus-Cheek gets on the ball, how would he love a goal against Chelsea? And how does he get one? I didn't even think about that. It looks like the cameraman forgot that the ball had been hit. There was some weird camera work, but we were ahead by 2. I always forgot we were 1-0 up there. This is lovely here. Lovely little layoff. He takes one touch out of his feet and bang. I think the keeper's unsighted, to be fair, because it looks like the left back comes across it so he can't see it. But Ruben Loftus-Cheek gets his goal against Chelsea. That'll mean a lot to him. Well done, that man. We're playing some absolutely scintillating stuff at the moment. And suddenly, all the runs that weren't being made in the last game are in this one. Myron's through. Boadu. I mean, this could be anything. Chelsea are all at sea. It's 3-0. We're just tearing them apart on the counter. I mean, they're all over the place. Sewell is totally out of position. The entire team's just gone further up the pitch, and the runs we're making are brilliant. The first time passing is excellent. Chelsea are being absolutely taken to the cleaners. This is what gets so annoying about this Watford team, is that we destroy occasionally the big teams with the counter-attack, but against teams that sit back, we're just not quite good enough to beat that low block consistently. It's a decent tackle there. I think Werner's about to score, and he does. It's 3-1. It's a very goal-scoring based half at the moment. 4 goals in the first half an hour as Timo Werner tucks one in at the near post. Kel surprise. A dive in there. I don't quite get the ball. It's not brilliant from me, but yeah, Henderson probably could have done maybe a bit better, but it's hard to judge him when it's hit that hard from that close to him. Camavinga on the ball. Releases Myron. He's going to get away from his man. Boadu. He's annoyed he didn't score in the last game, didn't get that flurry of hat-trick, so he's on course for another one today. 4-1, it's not even half-time yet. Left foot is as good as his right. He is something unhuman, something unnatural. He is simply incredible. I can just sort of imagine Frank having a total meltdown at the moment. I say that, and it's 4-2. I mean, This is a crazy game of football. Timo Werner scores again, and it's those late runs he makes into the box I can't seem to follow. But every time we go forward, we look like we're going to score. Oh my god, that's a sensational ball over the top here for Leon Bailey, and it looks like Werner's got ahead of me in the middle here. They're going to square it back. They have. Oh, I got lucky there. That's Dean Henderson makes a good save, but I got a bit lucky there. Chelsea really warming up towards the end of that half. I think we caught them a bit cold out the blocks, but after that, they were arguably the better side. Boadu picks the ball up from deep, drives forward, finds Grealish, who tees in Nicolas Pepe. Pepe onto his left foot, he bends it. Brilliant save by the goalkeeper. MikeRo here, just waiting to see if he gets brought down in the box. It's not happening. He's just going to skin them around the outside. MikeRo tees it. Yeah, Pedro. Bang, it's 5. And MikeRo Boadu is assisting. He's scoring. He's everything at the moment. But a 5-2 lead at the bridge is not to be underestimated. We've come out the traps flying at the start of this second half. And you'd like to think that's probably put the game to bed. Bang. Great finish by Yao. Finally gets his goal. 6 goals in the Premier League. It's okay, but it's not brilliant. You know what I mean? Certainly when we go forward ourselves, that they look like scoring Chelsea. That's never a foul. That's a classic Chelsea at Stamford Bridge foul. Chelsea player goes down. It's a foul. Ruben Loftus-Cheek on the ball now, driving forward with the ball. I can see it. I'm waiting. I mean, this is genius. Yeah, Pedro tees it to David Neres. He gets another one. Unplayable. Just unplayable. Brilliant for MikeRo to set himself up and not to be too greedy with the hat-trick. But the football was sensational. The ball into Pedro is great. The weight of pass from Pedro, sensational. MikeRo's vision to find his mate. Genius. Marcos Alonso's coming on. Make it 10. It's just the sheer amount of space they've left in the middle. Oh, my players are always on the half turn. Always able to have a look at it. He's not going to square it this time. Boadu. Brilliant save by the goalkeeper. Genius. The run there from Grealish is what sets up the chance. Unselfish running. Genius running. What a team we are when we're allowed to have a little bit of space. Ruben on the ball, finds MikeRo. He desperately wants the hat-trick. He drives inside. Boadu, he's trying to hit it at the near post. He's becoming a little bit selfish, but I don't mind that. He deserves it. Ruben whips it in. MikeRo doesn't win the header. We have to go again. Oh, it's not a good ball for Ruben, though. But I think we've done enough to win this game. It's been quite a quiet last 20 minutes or so after the 6th one went in. Chelsea, I think, don't want to concede anymore. And I'm not too bothered about conceding another one either. I don't really want to concede another one. Goal difference could be really important coming the end of the season. But we have got a chance here as Pepe just... Oh no, he still kept it. Well, mate, I thought he'd lost it. Ah, nearly. It was meant to be to MikeRo, but it fell to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. And as Chelsea move forward, I think the ref's going to blow up. He is. A 6-2 win away at Stamford Bridge. Give us space and make it a you shoot, we shoot game. We will smash you into the ground. But you sit by on the low block. We're in trouble, I think. Pretty clinical performance from the Hornets, and now I need to sit down and really have a think then about how I'm going to deal with this low block issue that I've got. Now I think I know the man I'm going to bring in as maybe another centre forward for me, because I can't do enough with the centre backs to get another one. That's going to have to wait until the summer. But maybe a little bit more finesse up front and maybe a little bit more brute physicality is what I need. And for that, I'm going to bring in Briel, Donald and Bolo. Rated 82, 25 years old. He's still pretty cheap. I can get him in from Lyon. Hopefully, I'll be able to sign him up. Well, they have been negotiating. I'm just going to go straight in with a £35 million bid and see what they say. They've taken it already. 35 million. That means I've got another £30 million or so, really, to spend. But I'll be excited if I can get Briel in. He's 6'1" as well. He's a bit bigger than your average striker. I think he could be a really shrewd signing. I love Yao, and he'll continue to play as the main man up front. But I do feel that when he or MikeRo isn't having a good time... Well, basically, if MikeRo's not playing well, we don't score a lot of goals. So I need to find another really top quality centre forward that's going to be able to be another MikeRo. And this is the only guy I can think of that comes close in terms of the similar style of play, the physical attributes, the pace, the power, the raw finesse. He's the kind of man I'm looking at. 70k and a 630 grand signing on fee. I will take that. Welcome to Watford, Briel, Donald and Bolo. Our brand new big money signing to go up front. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put him on the bench as well. He can come on for Galvan. Put Briel on the bench. And suddenly, you look at that there. That would be a very, very good looking team. He's got some absolutely sensational attributes. 89 pace, 85 physical, 80 shooting. looks like he could be a real handful, and still young. He is going to get better as well. And you may even see him make his debut in the next episode, where we'll be taking on Newcastle and Leicester, as well as our first away game, or our first tie against, I can't remember what the name of the team was. Yes, Austria Vienna in the next episode. I'm very, very excited for it. I hope that you all are too. Sorry, like I said, it's been so long since I actually did one of these episodes. I'm really, really enjoying it, and I'm going to be back into it a lot more. So there probably will be a video out for Christmas Day, and hopefully some of you will watch it, but I appreciate if you're obviously during the festivities that you won't. But I just wanted to wish you all, from me here, a really, really Merry Christmas. I know 2020 has been a hard year for all of us. I know that a lot of people will be struggling, not just in a physical capacity by not being able to be with all their families, but from a mental capacity. And all I can say to you is that it does get better. It will get better. We will get through this. And hopefully 2021 will be a better year, and I'm hoping that this channel in particular will be able to help all you guys with your struggles, and you can get away, have a laugh, have some fun, take the mick out of my expense, but just stay strong over Christmas, everyone. Really, really enjoy yourselves. Be with the ones that you love if you can, and if not, at least talk to them and let them know that you're there in spirit. And just thank you for everything. It's been an amazing year. Love to you all. Merry Christmas. Please do like, share, subscribe, and until I see you again, take care of yourselves, everyone. Stay cool. Merry Christmas.